Yo, beautiful people, beautiful souls, hello. Mwah. Welcome to your live Breathe and Receive session today with me, Tara Love Perry. I'm the founder of this breathwork modality since 2007, and I'm here to share it with you live and guide you into a deep self-connection and self-embodiment process. So you're so welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. I want you to get yourself comfortable. So I have my comfy sofa bed, I've got my cushions and the wall, and so I invite you to get some kind of sitting place where you can lean back, rest back, and just totally chill. Ideally put your head resting back onto something, your neck supported for the best results. And if you don't have that, it's okay. I do it sitting up. Sometimes I do it in the bath. Sometimes I just do it when I'm walking. But in this Breathe and Receive today, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and really tune in within. So if you can get yourself really comfortable, that will be optimum for you. And before we do that, welcome. Just let me know where you're coming into in the world from, where you're listening from. Getting my words muddled. And today I was going to talk about how we can use Breathe and Receive, not just to connect with ourselves, not just to embody all that we are, not just to meet ourselves in deep places, not just to release trapped emotions and buried trauma, not just to create altered states of consciousness, but also so that we can open up and be a conductor, be a channel, be a vessel to receive that which we want more of in our lives. And I hear so many stories. Obviously, I've been doing this a long time. Unfortunately, I have a bit of a memory like a sieve. And so people tell me stuff and then I go, wow, that's great. And then I tend to forget about it because I get a lot of stories and a lot of messages and a lot of emails from people. But I would love to hear from you, especially you guys that have been doing this for a little while with me now. What's been happening for you? What unexpected gifts have arrived, or unexpected opportunities, or an increase in finance, or a sudden opportunity, or suddenly you're having a different kind of relationship with the people around you. All kinds of things can happen because when we change our inner state, we transform our outer reality. When we transform our relationship with ourselves, we build that bridge to meet ourselves instead of leaving that gaping chasm of abandonment and loss and disconnection and disattachment. When we can fill that chasm, we can bridge that space with our self-love, with our breath, all manner of things in your reality that seemed unachievable or distant or far off or just out of your reach are suddenly right here on your doorstep. And it's funny how that happens. So let me know what's been happening for you. Welcome, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you here. Tell me about what unexpected little miracles have happened. They could be big miracles. I know I have stories from my practitioners, people that have been using Breathe and Receive. A lot of them started with Breathe and Receive. A lot of them started where you guys are. They just started practicing. They started doing Breathe and Receive every day, and I wasn't supporting them or guiding them. They just used the audio meditation that I give away when you sign up. And you can get that audio meditation when you sign up to Self-Love Mission. The link's below. It's a platform where you can get access to free courses, memberships, all kinds of cool stuff, and the rest of the community. But a lot of people, they just were using that, just a free guided meditation that I was giving out. And so they were playing it every day. And then they would find that just suddenly they got offered a new job with more money out of nowhere, or they got a check that, I don't know, they weren't expecting some money and some money came through. A lot of people experience the health benefits, things changing, because when you go and meet yourself in places where you've got an energetic block, an emotional block, something that you didn't realize was just sitting there clogging up your system, not allowing your natural flow to happen and you don't realize because it's in your subconscious or it's in your emotional body, or it's something that you've just buried, like a memory or a little trauma. It could be a micro trauma, it could be a big trauma, but just buried, blocked energy creates like rocks in your system so that your energy is not flowing properly. You're not an open channel and you can receive what's coming in and you can release all the stuff that needs to release from you. And you don't want a channel like that. You're not a channel if you're blocked. You're like a blocked drain pipe, and then all this yucky stuff builds up and overflows and you have a bit of a disaster. I'm not going to say what I call, I'm trying to avoid using bad language on this channel. Sometimes I say things. Anyway, you know what I mean. You can imagine a blocked drain pipe and it's blocked at the top and stuff's oozing out the top and it's blocked at the bottom, and you can imagine. And we become like a blocked drain pipe. So we're going, how come I'm not manifesting? How come I'm giving off this invisible stink that seems to make everything I want run away from me? Well, you just need to unblock the pipes, really. You just need to clear your channel. So when you do breathe and receive, it clears the channel. And so it means all of your systems, your energetic system, your emotional system, even your mental systems and your nervous systems and your endocrine systems and all those plumbing and electrical systems that you have in your body, your biomechanics, start to work much better. So suddenly you might be like, oh my gosh, I did breathe and receive and this memory came up and I just let it move. I didn't force it. I just let it move. And I had this revelation and hey, the pain in my hip went away and guess what? It never came back. Or, oh my goodness, I've had a kidney infection and now it's gone away. Or I had a sore throat or a blocked throat, or, it could be so many, many things. I hear stories like this all the time. And a lot of the time as well, it's to do with the back and the support and not feeling supported and having pain in the back. So that can also release. So let me know, maybe you've had an energetic clearing and you've had a revelation and it just allowed a new understanding to land. Something that maybe you've been trying to grasp and trying to find the answer to for a long time. And then suddenly the answer just arrived and you were just lit up. Maybe, oh, look at all these comments. I can't wait to read them. And then maybe something you just had an opportunity like that where you just, I don't know, you just started receiving more gifts. You started receiving more money. That happens a lot. And Kerry, what are you saying? Your communication with your mother is better. And with your father. And you had a most profound development in your career. That is fantastic. That's amazing. Rose is saying clarity. The invisible stink, Daisy May, yes. There you go. And Kerry, thank you for that amazing story. So you've had a new job offer, an unexpected invite into a meeting where you got a new job working for The Guardian, New York. That is amazing. Well done. That is absolutely brilliant. And Rose is saying no more flare-ups in your autoimmune. That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Martin's saying, I feel lighter. See, there you go. You just have to clear your pipe. And all kind that sounds a bit funny, but you know what I mean. I get that image of a drain pipe because that's what it looks like in that core energy stream to me. You're not a pipe, obviously it's not like that, but you can think of that as an analogy where you have energy coming in and energy coming in from both above in spirit and the earth, and you have those energies flowing through your core energy stream. And the core energy stream is basically what I call that channel in the middle, where when we're doing breathe and receive, that your awareness is just dropping down in on. You can also think of it, if you like, if you're a fan of Roald Dahl and the, what's the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory story? Did you have that book when you were little? Maybe you're still little, maybe you still read it, maybe you've seen the movies. But you know the invisible elevator in the story that Charlie and Willy Wonka get into. And it's just not an invisible glass elevator. And so when you press the button inside the glass elevator, you can go anywhere in the chocolate factory, anywhere at all. You can go sideways, you can go zigzags, not just up and down. But we don't need to go zigzags when we're doing breathe and receive, but you can just imagine it like the breath is like getting inside the glass elevator. And the breath is invisible. That's why I said invisible to begin with, because your breath is invisible. You can't see it, but you can feel it. It has a movement. It's very tangible. It's very, touchable, and you can connect to something that's actually there because you can feel it stroking you. You can feel it moving. So you don't have to engage anything of your imagination, no visualizing. And of course you can if you want to, but that's not the point. The point is to let yourself drop into that invisible space. Let yourself be held in that movement that can take you down through the core energy stream, or that inner channel of you. And you can just let the elevator of your breath drop you in, drop you in, drop you down, and take you from your head, where we get really blocked, really stifled, really overwhelmed, really overworked, really overthinking, overstimulated, to the point where you get brain fog and you can't see clearly and you can't think clearly and you're not hearing things right and it's getting all confused and you're getting triggered. And instead you can just let your breath take you down through the center of you, all the way smoothly down, gently down, and you can just land in the base and go, ah. And it allows your mind to clear, and it allows you to get deeply connected with every flaw inside this body building of yours, this home of yours. And you can just reconnect and just stay with your breath. And the point is of the elevator being able to go anywhere is that as long as you stay with your breath, and let's say your breath moves you into this side of your heart, and you're focusing on this part of your body on the inside, and then your breath on the next drop down, the breath takes you maybe into this part of your diaphragm or your lungs or whatever it is. It's like the breath just moves into those spaces and says, hey, let me in. It gives you this little stroke on the inside, and it invites you, without forcing, it invites you to say, okay, I'm going to open the doors. I'm going to open myself wider. I'm going to not hold on to this tight little space inside of me where I've been locked up or trying to protect myself or trying to hold on to something or hold back from something, like keeping memories in or holding yourself together. And all this tension gets created, holding life together. And your breath just comes along and says, hey, do you need to do that? And you can just soften, relax, open, receive, and let the breath move into those spaces inside of you. And that's what I mean. You can stay with it. You move with the breath. And as long as you stay with your breath and let it be the vehicle that takes you on a journey, all kinds of things can happen because you're not doing it. You're not willing it. You're not having to make a decision except to receive your breath and to release and to just be breathed, to stop being in control. You don't really have to do anything. It's not you having to manifest. It's you just simply allowing yourself to come back into your own personal divine order. Ordained, organized by your breath, by your divine, infinite source of life that is breathing you. Your divine intelligence is moving in and saying, hey, just be a passenger. I got you. And it really gently and very quickly actually puts things back into their right places, just like the ocean. You know, when the ocean washes up on the beach shore, and you might have loads of debris everywhere, and the ocean just washes up. You get the little, as the wave scoops around up onto the sand or up onto the pebbles, and it just clears away all the rubbish, clears it away. Now, ideally, we don't want the sea to have to do that to clear away our rubbish, but you've seen it. Just cleans away the footprints, cleans away anything that's been left, and it puts everything on that beach back into a perfect divine order, so it's beautiful. And our breath kind of does that with us. And then it just releases what's not serving you, what's not meant to be there. And when you release that pain, when you release that attachment, when you release the trying, when you release the anxiety, when you release any tension, and you just let the breath release it from you, you're just like that beach being cleaned. The footprints of your past that you were holding on to, or that you had like firmly imprinted in there because it hadn't been resolved, you were still in pain, and you just let the ocean of your breath come in and gently clean away the past, bringing it up for you to see, and then allowing you to move through and integrate. And it can be so graceful. It is so graceful. If you notice, the breath never comes in with knives and razor blades. It doesn't come in hot. It's cool, it's soft, it's gentle. It's really, really kind. It never forces, it just invites you and says, hey, I'm here. It's up to you to let me in. It's up to you to receive. And that's all the work that you have to do, is just kind of keep choosing. Staying aware, becoming aware, staying with your breath, noticing what you can see, noticing what you can hear, and watch it, listen to it, learn from it. Notice how it moves. See if you can recognize the consciousness in your breath and receive it. Receive what it's giving you. It's that simple. Does that sound good? It's right there, right underneath your nose. Everything you've always needed. Everything you've been looking for out there. Everything you've been trying to do. You can really just let go. Come home. Stop trying. Inhaling the complete creation. That's a very beautiful way of saying it. This is Daisy May. You're saying, I'm feeling stronger all the time. Only done it a few times. Yes, brilliant. That's exactly it. Yay, I'm happy for you guys. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining yourself. Thank you for sharing this channel with others as well. And thank you for sharing this opportunity with others for them to connect in with themselves. It really is a pleasure to be here with you. And I love hearing your story. So continue to do that. And by the way, when you join Self-Love Mission, I've just added a WhatsApp channel. So I had this going since last year when I did a live workshop. I had this little group going. So now I'm actually giving you access to it. So when you sign up for Self-Love Mission and you join the community, and it's totally free to join, unless you obviously you want to, gain access to one of the paid programs or paid membership, which we have coaching on Fridays. So you're welcome to join that if you want to join in on the inner circle. But basically, when you sign up, you start to get emails from me. And in one of those emails, you get a link. I think I've just given you a link. Might have given you a QR code to come and join the WhatsApp group as well. So you can get in on that if you want to. So the more that this community grows, I think the more good we can do, not just for ourselves, but for each other, because this becomes a shared experience and we start to be able to connect with like-minded souls and people that understand the journey that we're on, this beautiful journey back home to ourselves. And it really does start to feel like family. Like I feel really close to all my trainees and my practitioners and people that stay part of the community. I start to feel really close with everybody and we all start to feel close together. And it really feels like a movement. It's a movement of self-love. It's a movement of coming home to ourselves. It's a movement of self-truth. It's a movement of evolution. It's a movement of self-expansion and self-realization, because that's another thing with Breathe and Receive. You start to realize who you are. You really start to get it. It starts to make itself obvious to you, because it's like you're cleaning the windows of your eyes so that you can see inside of who you really are. And it's really, really amazing. So thank you for sharing this with others. Thank you for being here. I really, truly appreciate all your comments, all your likes, all the subscribes. This little channel is starting to grow. Yay, I'm really excited about that. So let's start, shall we? Let's do our Breathe and Receive today. I'm glad you love the description. All right, so I'm going to lean back. Sometimes, like when I did the Breathe and Receive on Monday, I was a bit all over the place because I had that ant bite on my eye, and it was really intense, guys. It was so intense. I felt out of it, you know. So thank you for bearing with me on Monday. And I also realized that my voice had got really, really quiet. So hopefully when I'm doing that, because I start to really get in the experience with you, and so it's not, you know, you can see I'm not reading from a script. And so when I do that, sometimes my voice gets really, really quiet. So hopefully you can still hear me okay. I should probably get a microphone. I have got a microphone. I don't use it in case the tech goes wrong. I don't want anything to go wrong. Okay, can you see me all right? Yay, let's get started. Have you got your cushions? Have a little sip of water before we start. You know what else I started last week? Did I do it this week? I started it on Sunday. I started a SUBSTACK. I didn't even know what SUBSTACK was until one gorgeous woman, forgotten who it was now, forgotten her name. Forgive me for that. But somebody came on the live I Love You Me 3-day workshop that I did in November. And it was 2 hours of me teaching every day. And I was taking you through the entire I Love You Me 7 steps to transformational self-love method. And which you can now get all of the replays to, by the way, inside the inner circle of Self-Love Mission in the membership. And she came on the workshop, and then she so sweetly and kindly wrote about the workshop on her Substack. And I was like, what's Substack? Because I never really got what it was. And obviously it's a blog platform. And so I was like, oh, that's so cool. So basically I started a blog as well on Sunday. So I'm going to post every Sunday. And I'm currently writing about how, if love is so powerful, if love really is the most powerful force in the whole world, which I truly believe it is, then why does it sometimes seem to like not win? Why does it sometimes seem that the more, you know, hierarchical, the more power hungry, the more money orientated or greedy people seem to become more powerful than those people who are being loving and kind and good? And I put this into a context of, you know, over cultures and over history. Why were the Cathars wiped out, for example, when they were good, loving, amazing, self-loving humans? Why was there just small groups like the Essenes and, you know, other small groups and cultures of people, where then, you know, the Romans took over or whatever, they were wiped out? And how is it that that happens in our daily lives? I get that question so much from people, of being like, well, I'm so good, Tara. I'm a really loving, kind person. I'm a good human. And yet these people who are not loving and good have more power over me, and they seem to win. Why does that happen? So I started writing a blog about it, and it's a whole series. It's about 12 emails, 12 blogs in the series. So you might want to go and check that out. You can also find it on the selflovemission.com website if you want to read it there as well. But let me know what your thoughts are, because I think that's a fascinating topic to me. And it was always something of like, I really used to get upset about, like, why is it that loving people seem to get wiped out? What's wrong? And can we do it in such a way where love can actually win, where love can thrive and becomes more powerful than those people who are power hungry? Does that make sense? Yeah. You wrote about greed as well. You write on stuff. It was you. I thought it was Amanda. Yeah, I thought it was you. I just didn't want to say the wrong name in case I got it wrong. Thank you for that, by the way. All right, darlings, let's do our breathe and receive. Get your cushions. Get yourself ready. Welcome back to you. I feel like celebrating. Oh, I love you guys so much. I do. I love doing this with you. Let's close our eyes. Gosh, it feels like a celebration to me right now. Just coming back, just choosing to come back and meet yourself. And just notice how it feels for you. When you shut your eyes, when you relax your eyelids, when you relax your forehead, and all of the thinking that's happening in your forehead, just relax it. You can use your touch if you like, really gently, down into your temples, underneath your eyes and your sinuses, your cheekbones, and especially the jaw, and around the back of the ears. This gets really tense with people. So just let that part of you completely soften and relax, really allowing the jaw to hang open. You can feel that tension drop when you just go like that with the jaw. Can you feel it? It's like a tension in your head just drops when you really let the jaw go. And feel as if from the very top of your head, down the back of your head and down the back of your neck, that you're being stroked. And you can use your own hand if you like. It's so soothing and comforting. Do it really slowly, really gently, bringing attention. You've got nerves in here that really respond to that. And it's like, you know, when you stroke your dog or you stroke your animal and they start purring, you can do that to yourself. It's like, and get a sense of the back of your neck being stroked as you relax your arm. Tilt your head back ever so slightly, just an inch, not so far back that your throat strains and the back of your neck strains, but just enough to give a little opening in the throat center and a relaxation in the back of the skull. And drop your head if you can, rest it back against a wall or a cushion or a chair. And if you've got a cushion that supports the back of your neck, all the better. And let your breath come in through the mouth like a sigh and out through the mouth. And make that sound as you get a sense of that stroke continuing down the back of your neck, down the back of your shoulder blades, down the back of your heart, down into the middle of your back. Down, right deep down into your sacral bones and your coccyx. You want to get that feeling of all the weight dropping down to the base of your spine. Your buttocks are soft and relaxed. Your perineum is relaxed. Your legs are heavy. You can let your body soften and melt back into the cushions, back into the chair. Feeling really supported. However you need to move and adjust yourself so that you're letting your body receive the signals that there's nowhere to fall, that you're allowed to lean back and rest and soften, and you're totally held. And for some of you, you really would need to bring that extra awareness to sensation, So many people get dissociated from their bodies and don't notice anymore. Forget to receive the touch, the comfort. So just tune in to how it feels for your skin, for your cells, for your bones, for your muscles and your nervous system. Resensitize to how it feels to really rest back into the place where you're sitting and soften down into the bottom. And see how supported your body is. All those little micro tensions of you holding it together can just open like a little buttercup in the field when the sun shines. Your cells can do that. Your muscles can do that. That's it. How wonderful. Receive a breath in through your mouth like a sigh, and out through the mouth. And continue to receive your breath like that, really gently. Feeling the gentle brush across the lips, the very soft sweep across the tongue, the filling of the mouth, the gentle rising as some of that breath goes up into your headspace. Some of it just pours down into the body, but we'll come to that later. For now, just notice how it feels to be kissed by your breath, mouth to mouth, life-giving, life-sustaining presence. Feel how gently it strokes you. Feel that gentle rising up, some of it through the back of the throat and some of it up through the roof of the mouth. Really expanding. It's like you can even soften your gums if that's possible. Really let the jaw relax and the throat soften. And notice the little you that lives in your head. A little miniature you. See what you can see right now. As you look at yourself within. Letting your eyes gaze back into your mind. And see if you get a sense of yourself. The little you that runs things up there. The one that thinks, the one that talks to you all day long. The one that comes up with ideas and questions and looks for answers. The one that wonders if they're doing it right. That one. And as if you could really look at yourself in the eyes, eye to eye, with that little you in your head. Just give them that look of, I see you. See if you can send them some appreciation, kindness, for the good job that that little mini you in your head is doing all day long. just doing a really good job managing everything, trying to do a good job of your life. It's a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations, a lot of things to get wrong and be told off for by you, by others. So just let that little you have a break. Invite them to find that space right in the middle of your head where the light is. Step away from all the other duties, all the other chores. Just to lean back into that space where there's nothing happening. And you'll realize that as you receive your breath and it rises up right underneath where that space of light is, you get that little rising sensation of the in-breath, and it happens right underneath where that light is, where your little me is. And it's like the breath moves up into the headspace, being that space, being that place for you to soften into, like that invisible or glass elevator. It's a welcoming, open door space. It's saying, come in here, I've got you. And you can lean back, really rest back into the light, into that breath as it rises like a cushion underneath you. And then it gently drops down on the out-breath. It's very subtle, gentle movement. Feel the rising, feel the releasing. And feel that relief on the release. That nothing to hold in your mind. Let yourself be lifted. Feel the breath doing it for you, and then the relief as you start to sink down with the breath on the out-breath. Feel the throat softening as that little you gets moved, lifted and released gently down through the head and down through the throat. You can find your own pace with this. Some people just drop down really smoothly and easily. Some people need to take their time. And just notice that all you have to do is keep that chin tilted ever so slightly, keep the jaw soft, keep the throat soft, and keep choosing to receive your breath exactly as it is and release it exactly as it is. And just be moved as it comes in, holds you, lifts you, and then releases you. And you sink down. You start to sink down into the higher heart area. And you're allowed to make that sound. It's really good to say and enjoy the relief of letting go. Remember to keep your back soft, relaxed, sinking into your seat. The bottom heavy. And you simply let the breath come in. Lift you up ever so slightly in your heart and drop you down. And you can start to notice what it looks like on the inside. You're allowed to rest in the levels of yourself. Receiving, expanding, drinking in this nectar of your spirit that's pouring into you. You're allowed to savor it. You're allowed to take a breath in through the nose and get a sense of how it is that you are given to absolutely unconditionally. It's like you're absorbing it in, releasing any tension. And again, opening the mouth to be fed. Like a little baby bird being fed by the mama. You're just letting that nutrition of your spirit be poured inside of you. And there you are on the cushion as you deepen, just letting it pour on you. You're receiving it. Standing under the waterfall of that abundance of your breath. Lapping it up. Allowing your breath to flow in and sink in to all those places inside of you where you need it. Where you need to feel more held, more seen, more relaxed, and more given to, more deeply met, deeply kissed by the essence of life itself, by your spirit, in fact, your divinity, your higher self, your spirit self, pouring itself into you. Can you feel the way it gently laps on the shore inside of you, caressing your body on the inside? Inviting you to soften and deepen. Inviting you to surrender in the solar plexus. Inviting you to surrender in the tummy. Asking you to be open so that you can receive. Feel each wave of your breath consistently, powerfully showing up for you. Feel yourself sinking in, sinking down. It's never enough. You never have to say, that's enough. I can't receive anymore. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Maybe go and give to somebody else. I shouldn't take any more. Those kinds of words are never needed here. Worry about being selfish, worry about opening a part of yourself and being rejected. Your breath never, ever, ever gives you that signal. Never gives you that information. Listen to it. How much does it have to give to you? How much are you allowed to receive? There's no limits. Your breath will keep giving to you the waterfall of pure abundance. Every single day of your life. It never turns off and says, that's it. Your cup is full. It says, how much more space can you make by releasing something you don't need, some false flaw inside of yourself, some temporary wall that you've put up, some closed door, some old junk lying in the bottom somewhere. Your breath simply invites you and says, can you make space? Can you receive me some more? Can you trust your breath, your spirit, your lifeline to the source of your existence, to the source of who you really are? Can you make space for it to give to you more deeply? Can you trust it to let it into those places where you've been guarded or you thought you weren't good enough? Let yourself release what's been blocking you from knowing your worth, knowing your value. Give it back to the breath. Just hand it over. Let the breath release it for you. Keep the jaw soft, the tongue soft. That's the sound of release. Thank you. Not. Don't get involved. Just trust. It's done for you perfectly. Really perfectly. How much more would you like to receive from life? How much more abundance could you handle? You just have to be willing to give up all the stuff that's getting in the way. Nothing that you actually need, nothing that's actually holding any value for you. It's not even protecting you. Even if you thought it was, it really isn't. It's just delaying your receiving. That's all it's doing. It's pretending to protect you, but it isn't really at all. You can just let the flood of your breath in. Let it move all that stuck stuff. Let it wash you clean on the inside. Well done. You're going to use your words with yourself now and say out loud, hello me. Hello me. Real me. You might even want to say, hello me behind the wall. Hello me under those floorboards. Hello me under that rug. Hello me that was hiding. Hello me that felt unworthy. Whatever sounds or feels good to you, you can say. Hello me that's been waiting. Waiting to be given to. Waiting for something real. I see you. Say these words out loud to yourself. I see you, me. Notice yourself. Be with yourself. Really get close, nose to nose, with yourself on the inside. With your hands holding yourself. And say, I see you. I hear you, me. I'm with you. That's it. Let all the emotion pour out. Let the recognition land. How does it feel? Letting yourself be the receiver. Does that flip a switch for you? Does that turn something around in your life? Does it feel safe for you to receive right now? Are you safe simply receiving your breath? Are you safe receiving your own words, your own validation, your own presence? Breathe, soften, receive. Keep the jaw soft, the mouth soft, the throat soft, the back soft, your bottom heavy. Say to yourself on the inside, well done me. Well done me for receiving. Even if it was just a little bit, maybe a little bit deeper than yesterday. Maybe you found a whole new space that was empty and disconnected. Maybe you're a little bit more connected to yourself today and able to feel the receiving. Maybe you're a little bit more in touch than you were before. A bit more here. Because if you want to receive from life, you've got to be present. Because if you're not present, you'll miss it. You'll miss the present that's being given to you in every single moment because you're absent. It's so wonderful, isn't it? That you have to be present with presence to receive the gift of life, to really receive it, because it's right there the whole time. It's like your everyday Santa Claus coming down your chimney to give you gifts, but you're not home. It's like you got a stack of deliveries from Amazon on the doorstep, but you didn't open the door. You were too busy worrying, or in somebody else's business. You weren't home. So this is where you just open the doors and you let it in. And you tell yourself, well done, me. Well done for receiving. Well done for showing up. Well done for practicing again how to be present. Well done, me. Thank you, me. And thank yourself like you're your best friend. Give yourself the biggest hug. Really see you. And say, thank you, me, for showing up today. Thank you, me, for breathing and receiving life. Thank you, me, for choosing to release all that stuff and come home to what's important. Well done. Breathe with yourself deep down inside and say, I love you, me. Use your hands, use your touch to send that message home. I love you, me. I love you receiving me. Me that chooses to receive, I love you. Me that loves receiving, I love you. Receiving feels so good, doesn't it? So drink it all in, receive your whole self. Receive this whole moment right now with everything that you're feeling. Include all of you in that abundance, in that celebration. Ah, yes. I choose to receive life. I choose to come home to the abundance that I am. That is right now. Thank you, me. Maybe you want to give yourself a little stroke. Notice what activated inside of you and acknowledge it with your touch. Maybe you had a little activation in your pineal gland. Maybe an activation somewhere in the back of your mind, something just switched back on. Maybe an activation in your heart or your sacral center or somewhere inside of you that just went, oh, I get it. I get it. I don't really know what I got, but I got something. Something just landed. You can give yourself a hug, a stroke, and say, well done, me. I love you, me. I love being you, me. I love you, life. I love you, breath. And thank yourself for this moment right now. Thank you, me, for being in this body in this moment right now. It is precious. Can you feel how precious it is? No amount of money can get this moment. Do you know that? You can't pay to get moments like this. You know? It's from the inside, and no one else can give you that. It's you choosing these little steps, these tiny baby steps. They're so easy. The path is there. It's not closed to you. It's not expensive to get in. It's simply you choosing. to be the one receiving the abundance, the preciousness of life, and to be rich in that. And if you're rich in that, what else can you receive? What else is there? Be rich in that place, because that's the wealth that you can take to the bank, and it goes with you when you leave this life. My master taught me that when I was a little girl. I used to listen to an enlightened master as a little kid. I grew up with him. Not in our house. He spoke to a lot of people, but I was around him a lot. And he used to say, when you get this realization inside, and by the way, he didn't teach me what I'm teaching you. He teaches something else completely. But what I'm teaching you is, it's just this way. And he used to say, think of your heart like a bank. And you get to take this bank account with you into your next life. You don't get to take the bank account that you have in this world with you. Doesn't matter how wealthy you are, you cannot pay the ferryman enough money to let you take the wealth with you. Right? It's ashes to ashes, dust to dust in this world. But what you fill your heart with, the moments, the experiences, the realizations, the love, the presence that you fill up your soul with, stays with you. That's investment. That's a really good investment. It's a priceless investment. And when you know this, and you choose to invest like this, you're the wealthiest person on earth. It stays with you. It enriches you in places that money just doesn't touch. And of course you can have the money too. It's not a choice of if, you choose this one, you can't have that one. No. But if you're rich in spirit and rich in soul and rich in your heart, then surely that richness of mind and richness of body and richness of money, they're all going to follow. It's just going to follow suit. Because you are the abundance. And the source of abundance is completely with you all the time. The source of abundance is you. So let's take that to the bank. Let's take that home. Lock that one in. Remember it. Cherish that like a diamond in your heart. And welcome home. I love you. Thank you for being here. Let me know how that went for you. What did you feel? Come and join Self-Love Mission if you haven't already. You can join as a free member. You can upgrade to the inner circle and receive all the stuff that you get in there. It's really, really cool. You can jump in on the WhatsApp group with us. Or you can use the chat forums inside the Self-Love Mission membership platform. And I tell you what, if you like presents, I have a present, and it's a little book that I wrote a few weeks back now, maybe a month or so ago. And I fell in love with this little book as I was writing it. And it's called Anatomy of Presence. And again, you can find the link below. It's on the Transformational Self-Love Therapy website. And self-love has a hyphen. Otherwise, it's all one word, transformational self-love-therapy.com. And you can go on there and, or / ebook. There's a whole page. You can just jump on there and get the ebook. And I think it's about 60 pages or something. You'll find it. It's really beautiful. I think you'll really love it. And so you're very welcome to go and download that little ebook. And it's just a beautiful reminder. And it goes deeper into what I've been talking about today. And hopefully you'll enjoy that. And let me know if any of you are interested in joining me on the Breathe and Receive training. If you love to bring this to the people that you love and serve, or you just like to do the training for yourself, because it's an initiation. It really takes you over a threshold and takes you into a new place. And so if you're enjoying this Breathe and Receive, you're enjoying the journey, you're enjoying the expansion, you'll really love the 5-day training. It's live in February, but you can have it as a self-study if you want. You can do it on your own. But the Breathe and Receive live training is really, really wonderful. You're welcome to join that. And of course, it's a beautiful gift to give others. However you'd like to do that in your life with whatever else that you're doing, let me know. I love meeting the people that show up here. You're saying that was received so differently today, Betty Ballerina. More softness, more gentle, more acceptance, and more releasing grief gently. I love that. You love me too. Thank you. Crystal Matthews, you're welcome. And Martin saying, I feel it so strongly when we do Breathe and Receive together simultaneously. I feel like we empower each other. It's absolutely true. I agree with you, Martin. I feel like that. That's the whole point of this channel. And I'm looking forward to the day where right now I think we're on 101 subscribers, and I haven't even started putting this out there. I'm about to start putting out social media content to promote the channel. So I'm really grateful that there's already, this group of us here. But I'm really also looking forward to when it's 1,000 subscribers, and then when it's 10,000 subscribers, and we're sitting here together, 10,000 of us. Can you imagine? Like, we can feel the energy now. It's almost like there's no space between us. We're all just here. Can you feel it? That's how I feel. And if you don't feel it, you can invite that feeling, because what if, our energy fields are all connected anyway. Just because our bodies aren't touching each other, our energy fields are connected. We're spanning this beautiful earth energetically and connecting on this incredible invisible web of life itself. So we're all connected. And so can you imagine how it's going to feel when there's like 10,000 people sitting here, and maybe, in a little while there'll be 100,000 people sitting here, and we're doing Breathe and Receive together? That's my dream. Oh my gosh, that's going to be amazing. So all of your subscribes really help to make that happen. All your comments, all your likes and your shares. So it's really, really great. Tanny is saying, feel so grounded and peaceful in my body. You're so welcome. And you felt so full, Kerry. Yes. So much came up. Good. Is it 10 a.m. on Friday for the Zoom this week? I don't know what time it is for you, darling. I do it on Friday. It will be the earlier time. It's 4 p.m. Universal Time. No. Hold on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's at 8 a.m. Universal Time on Friday. The Inner Circle mentoring. It's basically, we sit like this together. You're on Zoom with me. You can ask me questions. We can discuss anything that you need help with. That's if you're an Inner Circle member, the link is below. Just join up to Self-Love Mission. You can find all the links on the inside to upgrade if you want to. And you can come and join us for the live mentoring. So 8 a.m. I think it's 8 a.m. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 8 a.m. Universal Time. And it's, 9 a.m. because it's 4 o'clock that I do it on Friday. We have this Breathe and Receive on Friday at 8 a.m. Universal Time. And then the coaching on Inner Circle is at 9 a.m. Universal Time, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. Yay! All right. Yes. I don't know. I don't know. The times are in there. Like, don't ask. Time zones confuse the heck out of me. That they're inside. You just have to go and make a screenshot or something, or write them down in your calendar, because they alternate every other week, right? So you just write them down, keep them like that, and if I change it, I'll let you know. All right, my angels, I'm going to leave you with this wonderful energy. We are quantumly connected. We are, darling. We really are. All right. I love you all. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you on Friday. Mwah.